This is part 2 of the scrunched fabric earrings. If you haven't seen that video, I'm going to leave it at the end of this one because it goes into more detail of how I did these earrings. But I used white glue and fabric, and I turned the edges of the I cut my fabric and I turned the edges under. So I'm gonna just do that here. But this is a different style that I'm making. I'm gonna make some rectangle ones. The ones that I made in the first video were round ones. So I'm just gonna do a little bit different take on it. And I'm also gonna do the back a little bit different. So what I'm doing now is I'm using glue because I'm going to turn the edges under, all 4 of my edges. And this this rectangle is about a 6 by 3 piece of fabric that I've cut. And I cut another like 3 by 3 piece that I'm going to use on the back, but you'll see how that works out in a minute. Folding all the edges, and on this one I'm just going to fold 2 sides. So fold this side and this side. Okay, this is going to be the back of the earring. So I'm just going to put some glue, some white glue on it to get it good and wet. This is very, very messy, 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 messy. So I cut a 1 by 2 piece of watercolor paper. I'm going to use this to make the back of the earring. So I'm going to make that first. So I'm just going to fold all the sides down. And okay, all right, I'm gonna put some more glue on here for when I get ready to glue it to the back of the earring. All right, so now I take so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a rectangle shape. I'm gonna make an earring that's gonna fit on this rectangle. So I get my fabric good and gooey, wet. And then I made one already, so I'm going to use the one that I made already as a guide to make sure that I get 2 earrings that look like they go together. So I'm going to turn my fabric face up, lay it down on my, this is a freezer paper, so my fabric won't stick to it. I'm going to wipe my hands off a little bit. This gooey stuff is really, really gooey. Okay. Oh, where is my, I have this little, I don't know the name of this, but anyway, it's this little pick thing that you use with crickets and all of that. I got mine at the Dollar Tree. So I just gather the fabric up. I'm going to gather it up into a rectangle shape. Gathering it, trying to make it be about 1 inch wide because that's how wide our back is. So I just continue to pick it up and squish it down, scrunch it down. Hence the name Scrunched earrings. Scrunched fabric earrings is what these are. So I'm kind of eyeballing this. Okay, now I'm gonna use my original, the first earring, to measure to see if we're gonna be about the same. So I need to stretch it out a little bit more, but it's about the same. Okay, so this is all I'm gonna do. I'm going to let this dry, and then I'm going to use the first one to show you how I put the back on. So I'm going to put this on my piece of wood here, where I'm gonna let it dry. Oh, I'm losing my shape. Come on. Oops, come on, stay down. All right, here we go. I'm gonna put this aside. Okay, so here's the back of the earring, and here is the back that I prepared. So I'm just gonna put some more. I'm gonna put lots of glue on here, and then I'm just gonna lay it on the back, and when it dries, it's going to be adhered. So that's going to be the back of the earring. Once it dries, then I'm going to put a stud back on it, and we will have a scrunched pair of rectangle earrings. So I'll let this dry. Well, good people, this is Sherry. Be blessed.